So I wanted to make a video showing off my new TM7 from Thermomix. Here I'm cooking some bao buns. It says pork belly, but I decided to use pork loin instead. Just a personal preference. This machine is awesome. It replaces about 20 different appliances in my kitchen. Here you'll see me adding some peanuts. This is the first step in the process. Grabbing some cilantro and red cabbage. Cutting up some carrot, and I just kind of roughly chop it and throw it into this thing, and it's going to take it and handle it. Has about 100,000 different recipes. I just chose this one today because that's what I was feeling like eating. Sesame oil, some brown sugar, and this is going to blend up and create the vegetable salad base for my bao buns. That was some chilies that I just put in there. It was Korean chili flakes, and then some green onion. So here I'm putting the top on, and I just have to press start. So it weighed out all the ingredients for me. Now it's chopping it, and it's going to create this awesome salad. Next, I cleaned out my bowl, and I am putting in stuff to make the dough. So some water, yeast, some brown sugar. And the beauty of this machine is that it weighs out all of the ingredients for you, so you can be precise with stuff like baking, where you want to be super precise with your ingredients. So I just put in some flour, next putting in some oil, and some salt. Next I close up the lid, and it's going to knead the dough, which takes about 3 minutes. So here's what the dough looks like afterward. And then I'm going to turn it upside down into my bowl and use the spatula that comes with it to release the dough. So Thermomix has been around for a while. I discovered it back in like 2012 in Australia. And I thought it was like an amazing machine. It was an older model, and I couldn't get it in Canada. And just recently, like over the past month, I was able to find out that they moved here in 2019, and this is their new flagship model. So now the next step is to cook the actual meat, and it's all going to be cooked inside the Thermomix. So I added some ginger and some garlic, blitzed it up. That's what it looks like. Now adding some olive oil to the mix. Next step is to add some red onion, and the Thermomix is now going to actually saute. And the good thing about the Thermomix is that the blade actually rotates as it sautés, so you don't have to be there stirring, you don't have to worry about it, it's not going to burn, and everything comes out perfect. So now I'm adding some of the beef to brown it. So here's a close-up of this saute feature. And you can see it's steaming. It smelled amazing. Next, I'm just going to add the rest of the pork loin to the mix. I'm going to add in the ginger and garlic that I blitzed up earlier. Some rice vinegar, gochujang paste, soy sauce, some honey, and some water. Next comes the fun part. So I take out the dough, shape it into a log, and cut it into about 6 pieces. This whole process took me a little while, just because I was filming. It would have taken me about an hour from start to finish to get dinner on the table. That's just how quick it is with the Thermomix. If you're interested in purchasing a Thermomix or earning one for free like I'm doing, you can just message me and I can give you some more details. So here I am shaping the bao buns, putting some oil and folding them in half to prevent them from sticking. So I went a little bit off recipe on this one. During the last saute, I added some cornstarch because I wanted it to be nice and saucy. The recipe actually asked me to strain it, which I didn't do. There you go. And then that's the steamer basket for the Thermomix. So I have 2 layers that I put on top. And while that awesome pork filling is cooking, it's actually going to steam the buns at the same time. And you'll see me here saying, I'm done. That was it. So it cooks for about 20 minutes and steams at the same time. This was early on in the cook, so they're not super puffed up. Now, I'd consider this a more advanced recipe, but they have some quick, like 15-minute recipes on their list of 100,000 recipes in the Cookie Do app. And here you get a glimpse of the pork filling. Everything that I've made with the Thermomix in the past month has been absolutely delicious. I've made pastas, I've made dips, I've made margaritas, other drinks. The possibilities are endless with so many recipes in the app. And here's the final product. What do you think?